My career that I want to pursue is as a pharmaceutical sales representative. A pharmaceutical sales representative is a salesperson who works for a pharmaceutical company, and they are an individual who travels throughout the U.S. and throughout the country sometimes to sell medications to doctors and other medical equipment, and then doctors will then prescribe this medication or use this equipment on patients. This is a very key job because doctors are not accessible to medication throughout their job on their own. They have to rely on a medical sales rep to say what is the best medication that they should be using on their patients. So the schooling required to become a pharmaceutical sales rep is 4 years at an accredited university. You can go to any accredited university in the United States and receive a bachelor's degree, and through this you will be allowed to pursue the career as a pharmaceutical sales rep. You are not required to have any specific major or take any specific classes, but some majors are highly recommended. Some possible majors include health sciences, biology, chemistry, marketing, sales, advertising, and business administration. After your 4 years at your university, you must obtain the role as a certified national pharmaceutical sales representative. In order to obtain this title, you must take an online or in-person class through the National Association of Pharmaceutical Sales Representatives and pass. Most people take this online, but some colleges offer this test in person as well. Some companies will also require vocational training, and most of the companies really prefer for you to have very good communication skills along with vocational training, since you'll be dealing with patients and doctors throughout your job. So the starting salary in 2018 for a pharmaceutical sales rep was $98,815. On top of that, bonuses range on average to $36,398, and in total, the starting salary for a pharmaceutical sales rep fresh out of college is $133,563. This is pretty good considering that you only have a 4-year degree and you don't have to go in debt with any extra schooling. With experience salary, this means that you've held a job in pharmaceutical sales rep for 20 plus years. Most people that have been on this job for 20 plus years have a salary of $154,283, and the top position that you can hold as a pharmaceutical sales rep is a vice president position, and these vice presidents get on average $200,455 per year. The job outlook for a pharmaceutical sales rep is very favorable. Compared to most careers, it is growing a lot faster than most, and the outlook is much better, seeing that they are needed very much more than other professions, because other professions are starting to become obsolete due to things like electronics and the digital age and robots that can be used to do these jobs instead of having actual people do it. It is expected that from here on in 2019 up until 2022, there is an expected 16.4% job growth. That is very high considering that there are many jobs out there, or many people out there that are looking for jobs straight out of college. Traveling is a very big part of being a pharmaceutical sales rep. It is required, and costs are most likely covered by the company that you work for. Food and housing while you travel is covered by your company, and some companies even offer cars or permanent residency to their employees. And this is really good, seeing that even though you're getting a good pay, you're also getting a lot of benefits that come with the job. The environment that you work in is usually hospitals, private practices, clinics, or doctor's offices. So you travel to these places all throughout the country or even the world, and then you work alone, but sometimes travel with other sales representatives in the same company. What you do is you give presentations to doctors regarding the medication that you're selling. The only hazard that is on the job is flying, but otherwise the job is very safe and you're not handling anything very dangerous. Presentations are usually scheduled with offices, so you are offered a very flexible schedule that is pretty permanent whenever you make it. Employment locations are all throughout the world because pharmaceutical companies are usually based out of one area, but representative travel anywhere throughout the country, in the United States, or throughout the world, depending on where they're going regarding the medication they're selling. So traveling, most representatives have a set home, but traveling is very often and can happen at days at a time. Here's my works cited page and works cited continued.